Hi everyone, Scorp here. Continuing this Duelist the Roses Gemini challenge. Today we have to kill Yugi. So delete this deck. This is probably going to take a little bit to actually put this deck together. Because we're going to have to check off cards as we go, because I want to probably use Fiends today. And unfortunately, we've used a lot of them, so this is going to be a little bit annoying. We're right in the middle where, like, I don't have decks that are forced yet, so... so I haven't used Summon Skull. I have used Feralin, but I haven't used Horned Imp. So get rid of that. So check off both of those. Did I use Ryugishin? I did use Ryugishin. Okay, so Summon Skull, Horned Imp. We use Sangan. We can put in Karibo. We can definitely put in Castle of Dark Illusions. Refill the cards, King of Yami Kaki. Or Yami Makai. I'd rather not use Dark Chimera if I can avoid it. We won't use Mask of Darkness, but definitely use Job Change and Mirror. We'll come back to those cards if we need them. Let's see here. We haven't used Mystery Hand yet, which we can just put in. It's pretty bad. Shadow, it can go into. I don't really care to use Tainted Wisdom. There's still a lot of cards that I don't want to use, but I kind of am going to have to, so we'll just put these next 5, 6 in. So we put in... We didn't put in Lord of the Lamp, but we put in Tainted Wisdom, and then Zemia, King of the Abyss, Big Eye, Dark Prisoner, Ancient Brain. I could finish out that sequence by putting in Claw Reacher, because use that yet. The Barrel, I guess, can go in. I mean, I don't know how many Fiends I have left, so the Durdeck and Candle of Fate can definitely go in. Candle of Fate could just win us the game. We haven't used Meta Bat yet. I mean, we still have plenty of deck cost and cards to use, so... 1, 2, 3. We definitely need Versago, because we'll put in Monster Eye when we get to it. I'll save Mystic Clown, I guess. Zera the Mant can definitely go in. Let's see, Bioplant and Zera the Mant. And Fiend's Mirror also. Ryugishin Powered and Lajin are great. Those definitely get to go in. Let's see here. Courier Box and Zoa? Yeah, sure. And Ushioni and Monster Eye. Let's see here. Soul Hunter? Sure. We're gonna have to start putting in spell and traps here shortly, so... we'll put Psycho Puppet as the leader and Chakra. Let's see, what did I put in? Soul Hunter. Yep, I got that. And then Chakra. You see, there's a lot of Fiends in this game. So, checked off both of those. There are truly a lot of Fiends in this game. Like, we still haven't gotten rid of all of them yet. which is actually kind of amazing. So I'm going to put in Team Summon Skull and Wall of Illusion because they're both really good cards. And now we need to go down to spells. Down here we have... Nuzzler can be used later. I'm going to definitely put in Fiend Castle because this is going to be the most... Oh, and Axe of Despair. So this is probably going to be the most we're going to use. Let's see here. Where's Fiend Castle? Okay, there's Fiend Castle. I did put Karibo in, right? Yeah. So we might as well put in Multiply. And then we need to put in... Last Day Witch. And then... Oh, that's all 40 cards. Well, so let me just check off these last cards. Because I know we haven't used these ones. This is unfortunately what deck building challenges end up being. Because, I mean, that's just kind of what they have to be. Is me actually coming up with decks, and right now I'd like to just show you guys how I came up with them for this kind of challenge. I'm really trying to get rid of all of the really bad cards. Still, we have, I mean, this is what, our 9th duel, so, I mean, we're in the point where we've used, like, this is 360 some cards used. I mean, we're getting to the point where we're, like, halfway through the cards, almost. We will get there, not this duel, but the next one. Hopefully this duel goes okay. Yugi's kind of a pain. And I didn't exactly use... I'm not exactly using a deck that just kind of wins against him. I'm using a deck that does okay against him. Pass. That's not good. Oh, I should have gone up the other way. I hope that's not a Cosmo Queen. That is a Cosmo Queen. I'm gonna actually have to... Oh, I can just use Wall of Illusion on it. Okay, well, here's the part where we use Wall of Illusion. Because it's a good card. I am pretty certain that that will get rid of that. I didn't put the fusion in for Wicked Mirror. Okay. Our hand is gonna get very clogged very quickly. If I just hold cards, but... But getting rid of this double-equipped Cosmo Queen is going to be very nice. I really can't afford for this to get Mirror Forced, but... Goodbye, Cosmo Queen. Yeah, bye. Let's see here. I probably need this Shadow who controls the dark to be here. It's gonna have to stop another creature from him. Namely, that one on this top right, because it got double equipped. This is probably a Spellbinding Circle, So we just keep that in mind. That's nice. That is a pretty good draw. Oh, that's a Magician of Faith. Okay, well, I'm gonna probably take some damage over that card, probably. But I'm gonna do a ton of damage here, so... Since there's no Mirror Force. I was expecting to just get Spellbinding Circled and move on with my life, but... that did not happen. Monster Reborning the Magician of Faith, I see. That's lethal. So, that's me just playing aggressive enough to get the win. Not that we were using a particularly good deck, but I mean, we did put in 2 equips, so... but he had a pretty broken opener, so, you know, that was, it was good to see that we could actually fight back against that. Let's see, how long did that take? Almost no time at all. Okay, so we will go ahead and make the deck for the next duel. And then that will be it for today. Now, this guy, I want to hold back a little bit, but I also need to use a ton of super expensive cards. Because otherwise we're going to run out of cheap cards at some point. Especially since I just used mostly cheap cards against Yugi. But conveniently, we get to play with a plant deck leader. And a plant deck leader is going to absolutely destroy this man. So, we've easily gone 9-0 so far, which is kind of amazing for a challenge playthrough like this. But we can go ahead and get rid of every card in this deck. Not very... not great. Okay, now we need to pick one of these plants to be a leader. So one of the ones we haven't used yet, it doesn't actually matter what deck level it is. So we got like, I forget, did they get anything extra at level 1? No, okay. So we could use a level 2 if we wanted to. I don't really want to use Griggle. Okay, let's see here. Hand-eating plant would be fine. I mean, I'd really like to just hide something egregiously bad doing this, but I mean, most of these level 2s are just fine. So I mean, my choices are like Tentacle Plant, which, I don't know, have I used it? No, I haven't used Tentacle Plant yet. Also, why does this card... actually, I have used Tentacle Plant. Let's see here. How about... I don't want to use Rainbow Flower if I can avoid it. Man-Eating Plant? Or, yeah, Man-Eating Plant. Sure, we can use that. That's our leader. So, reminder, this paralyzes dragons forever. So that's great. The next thing that we need to do is figure out a way we're going to destroy this guy. Unfortunately, we can't really use any of these because I've already used Dragon Capture Jar, and there isn't really any dragon hate outside of that. Now, this guy is super obnoxious. I really don't enjoy dealing with all of his traps. So I believe we are going to put in Royal Decree this game. We can also put in Mirror Force. Maybe. I don't know exactly how I'm going to win this game. Well, actually, Mirror Force isn't going to matter, because all of his creatures aren't going to be able to move. We can use Sword of Dragon Soul. That will pretty well win the game. So, I mean, if we get out a warrior with Sword of Dragon Soul equipped, we kind of win, as long as we can protect it with a Royal Decree. So I think that's going to be the goal. So let's go and put in as many warriors as I can. Where did these start? Like 133? Okay, so I haven't put in Skull Guardian, it says. It says I put in everything up to Skull Guardian, which is 135. I remember trying to get it put in. Where is Skull Guardian? Oh. Helps when you have your sword correct. Okay, so put that in. I mean, I'm gonna just go through and put in basically every single card that we haven't used yet that's a warrior, I guess. I mean, I don't need to use these again, right? Because, I mean, I just don't think I need to use them. I mean, I probably won't use every single one, but we can put in cards like this. Next up is Wall Shadow and Gate Guardian. Gate Guardian's a great one to use right now. We could definitely put in a Sword Stalker and a Hungry Burger's not going in. Well, it should. It doesn't matter. Actually, it can be Leader. Oh, no, it can't be Leader. Hungry Burger, it's not great, but the thing is that Hungry Burger is... It hates on beasts, which there isn't a beast opponent, so... Oh, Garma Sword I probably should have used against Yugi. So we'll just go ahead and put that in now. Same with Green Kappa. I'm not going to use Green Kappa and Eye Armor, but I will use one of them. Definitely going to put in Tactical Warrior. It's a good card. We can put in Judge Man. And I guess we can put in Gaia, since then we could fuse into the Blackluster Soldier. I probably should have saved for this. And then, I mean, the only other dragon opponent where you actually have to deal with is Kaiba. We'll definitely put in Supporter in the Shadow and Dream Clown. Those cards are amazing. If we were playing mostly... and Judgment Hand. So those cards are great for this. I'm going to not use Eye Armor. I will save it for later. I don't think I need to go that hard. We can put in Beautiful Head Huntress, and... we're getting through these warriors real quick. I guess I could put in Millennium Shield. I no objection to it. Definitely can put in Swordsman from a Foreign Land. Actually, we can't. Swordsman from a Foreign Land's really good, and unfortunately, its effect's never going to go off this game. We can put in Arm Ninja, I guess. I can save Performance of Sword for beating up somebody else. We can definitely put in a Scylla Hero and Impress Judge. We can save Queen's Double and... Well, actually, we can't save Queen's Double. We're going to use Princess of Surugai with Dark Elf. Let's see here. We might as well put in some of the bad cards. Invader of the Throne, Hibikime. Surugai has to stay out, and then I believe that's every single warrior, except for a select few that I didn't want to put in. So now we have Sword of Dragon Soul. We can go to the equips. We should put in... so we can't use Beast Warriors anymore, so we can put in Kunai with Chain. We can't use... these are the last bit of warriors, so I can put in both of the other warrior equips. So Legendary Sword and Sword of Dark Destruction. So that's all great. Now, the rest of this, I would like to put in... some kind of expensive cards. So, because we're not going to be really playing against this guy ever again, or anyone that I can really put super expensive cards against again for a while. So, Gorgon's Eye is useless against this man, so I'm not going to play that. Brain Control's bad. Just Dessert's not useful. Mimicat we could put in. We could definitely put in Mimicat. So that's 687. This is the part that becomes a pain. Let me collapse my spreadsheet a little. This is the part where we need to just grab selected cards. Let's see. We already have Gate Guardian in the deck. These two I think we already used or something. We put in Sword of Dragon Soul. Oh, did I check off those equips? I didn't. Okay. Let me check off the equips real quick. 752. And is that 53? It is. And then 778. I'm gonna make sure I'm not cheating here, you know? Can't have me having some of these cards open that I can't actually use ever again. 825, and then let's see here. What else do we want to put in that's expensive and big? We use Senjen Jin. I guess we could also use Grave Robber. I mean, I'm not opposed to just playing some of these expensive cards that... And then we can put in, like, Mask of Darkness or something. Gravity, like, most of these traps are not going to be very useful, because we're just going to Spellbind all of this stuff. I mean, this would be a great time to get rid of Suijin, Sangha, and Kazujin. So, we've already gotten rid of Suijin. And Sangha could just be a deck leader. Let's see. Anything else that really hates on dragons? I mean, I could put in, let's see. Where is... I didn't put in Dragon Seeker earlier, and it should be 46, I believe? Alphabetical. Dragon Seeker. I don't think I put this thing in. 348. I could also just finish out the Fiends. Yeah. I think I might do that. So 348-ish. We have 346 to put in. 349, 350. And 51. And then 54, 55. And then 57, 58, 59. Yeah. Oh, actually I should put a burp on it in instead of one of those. We can take out 346 Needle Ball. It's a baby. You can use it in an infinite combo to kill people. And I'm gonna put Perfumit in because this deck is gonna have summoning power problems. So that might help a little bit. But this guy gives us infinite time to set up. So we'll just Royal Decree him. And then get out something that's unstoppable and kill him. It's not going to be a really fair way to fight, but who knew me to be fair? So that's it for me today. We should be at 410 cards used now. Going into this guy, we have 410 allocated. So we're about halfway through the cards in the game. And, I mean, we haven't had too many issues so far, but, I mean, we've put together some pretty awful decks. So, thank you all for watching, and have a nice day.